Hi, this is Judd with PresenterMedia. In this video, we're taking a look at this PowerPoint template called Answer in Order. This is an interactive PowerPoint template, so let's get started and take a look at how to use it. So I have slides 1 through 7, which have all the way up to 8 answers you could put in, and you have a top part where you could put a question. And you can select whichever slide you want to use with how many answers you want. So for this example, I'm gonna delete all the other slides that have answers on them and just keep the one with 3 for this example. So once I have that selected, I can go start adding my answer or my question and my answers in there, and I'll start doing that. So let's say, okay, my question will be not the longest rivers. If you want to use the longest rivers, which is the default example text, you can use that. But for this example, I'm going to use what are the first steps in the scientific method. And I'm going to just copying in stuff I have over on my other screen. We're going to go with, I'm going to put the first answer, number 1, in the step right in the middle. You can see it has a 3 by it. That's okay. You can just change that 3 to number 1. And then the second step is, I'll put that at the bottom here and change that to a number 2. And the third step, form a hypothesis. Looks good. And that's the third step, so I'm just going to change that 2 to a 3. And that's all I have to do if that's all I want to do with this interactive slide. I could preview that in slideshow mode. All the animation comes in, and then you can ask your questions. What's the first steps in the scientific method? Your audience says ask a question. You click on that, and it shows yes, that is the first one. So you'll have to know which is the right order so you can click on them or correct the audience if they get it wrong. So if what's the next step, they say form a hypothesis, you say that's not correct, you have to try again. And then they'll say conduct background research because there's only one other answer, and that is it. And then form hypothesis is the third one. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of that. And let's say I want to go a little step further and say they answer the question and then you put the answer up. Say you want to go to and give a little more information about that answer. That's what these next slides are for down here. There's 7 of them to go with the 7. You remember I had a slide with 7 questions on it. They go with the 7 questions, but for this one we only need 3. So I'm just going to delete all of them out except for 3. There we go, that looks good. And I can start adding more information. Let's say this is for, let's say, ask a question. Looks good. And I'm just gonna start copying and pasting this. I'm gonna pause the video so it doesn't take up much of your time while I copy and paste. I'll be right back. And just like that, I'm back and I have my answers in here on each one of those close-up slides and the information to go along with it. So the next thing I need to do is go back to the question and answer slide, and I'm going to want to hyperlink this slide to these slides. So I'll start doing that now by, you'll see these arrows kind of on the outside of the answers and question kind of panel right here. If I just click on that and go copy, and then go to each one of the close-up slides and delete the one out that's in there, and just go right click and go paste right here. And do that for each slide. And I'll show you what that does in just a second here. paste. Okay, I got all those pasted in. That looks good. And now you'll see this little information icon. I want to right click on that and go copy as well. And this is for the ask a question. So I'll go back to the panel here and just right click and go paste. And I need to put this over here kind of at the end. I think looks pretty good. That looks good for that one. And then conduct research. I would do the same thing, copy that out, go to the panel, right click and go paste, and then go to there, conduct. There we go. And the last one, form a hypothesis. If I don't want to right click, I can just hit, if you're on a Windows keyboard, you can hit hold control and hit C to copy it, and then go to where you want to paste it and hit control or hold control and hit V, and it'll paste them in just a little bit faster than right clicking, but you can do it however you want. Okay, so I have all these now on my panel, my question and answer panel. So if I play the slideshow, these will come in and animate. So I got all these. So let's say they ask, again, what are the first 3 steps in the scientific method? They say answer a question. So you click that, looks good. And then you want to say, okay, let's look at more information about that. Then you can click on the information icon you copied in and go to that close-up page, talks more about it. That looks good. And then let's say you want to get back to the panel. You click on, remember that we copied and pasted these arrows in, which are hyperlinked to that panel with 3 different questions. So I just click on that and it'll go right back to that panel. And I can just click on that one, second one, and just, get more information. And each one of these, you can click on any corner here and it'll go back to the panel. And the last one, find out more information about the hypothesis. Looks good, back to the panel. And that's really all for the interactivity and setting up this PowerPoint template to actually work and be interactive. Now, you can go start doing it on your own and make your own interactive, PowerPoint template or presentation, interactive presentation using this template. So I'm going to go a little bit further here and show you a couple other things if you want to stick around. If not, thanks for watching. But if you're sticking around, let's go. You can, of course, change any one of these images just by right-clicking on it. Go change image, and you can go from this device if you have your own image. You can use PowerPoint stock images, so just click on that. And let's see if we can find a good one for a question. Okay, this hand raised is pretty good. Comes in, you can see it's a little bit off. You can't really see the hand, so if I just right click on the picture, go to format picture, and again, that was format picture right there if you right click. And then go to this icon over here. It's the last icon at the top here. And then go to where it says crop right here, and just click on that. And then you want to adjust the offset X, so just click the little arrows here. That looks good. Background research, just right click, go and search for science. Let's see if there's anything. Okay, I like this girl doing some research. That looks good. Again, right click, go format picture if it's not open over here. Then go to the last icon and then, excuse me, go to the crop drop down and then click on the offset X. Looks good there. Okay, and then form a hypothesis. You could find another image, whatever kind of worked. Just I'm not going to add another one. If you want to change the background image of this of all the slides, you could right click on the image in the background and go change image. Again, you could search in from stock images or this device. I clicked on this device. I have an image I'm loading in here, and that looks good. if you load in an image, you got to make sure sometimes it doesn't come in quite the right size in PowerPoint. So you have to kind of click on it and then drag on these handles right here, these little circles to kind of get it to fit. That looks good. And then if you want to just click copy, then paste. Oh, let's see, that didn't paste in very good. So copy, and you could just do that for all the slides as well, and send to back. I'm just right clicking on it and going send to back. So I send it to back. Then I delete the other image. You could delete the image out first if you wanted to, and then right click and go send to back. So I have all those new images, and that looks good. Other than that, the last thing would be just to change the colors inside this template. So if I go to design up here in the top, and then go over to this little underneath variants right here, go to this little drop down, kind of hidden, go to colors, and then find which one is highlighted here. You can see that ordered answers is highlighted. Right click and go edit, and then you can change, it's the accent one is the colors that are linked in this one. So if I just click on this, I could select any color. Let's go with red and just click save. You can see that it all changes to red. And if you have like a company color or your favorite color that you want to use, you can change it like that. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to go over in this video for this template. Start making your own interactive question and answer panel for your viewers and get them engaged. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.